the Dicey bastards.
6 writers face off by a roll of the dice. They'll fight dirty, leave nothing behind but fingerprints and a tall tale. Stealing hearts, breaking parts, with plenty of time to kill.
Dicey, but never fair bastards. Death is always made dicey. You know they can't be trusted bastards. Come on and join the Dicey bastards.
Hey there, A and Deviants, Junior Adventures, and friends. Welcome to the next episodes of the Dicey Bastards, Season 2. I'm MK Gibson, your host, Dungeon Master, and author of such books as the villainous comedy action Shadow Master series and the post-apocalyptic urban fantasy cyberpunk series Technomancer. Who do I have with me today? Well, we have the full cast. Let's start with Robert Bevan. Mr. Bevan, how are you, sir?
Kind of shitty, honestly. I'm trying to change the cartridge in my shower, and
Change the cartridge in your shower. Could you explain that to me?
yeah, because I had a drippy shower head, so I had to take off the handle. Delta sent me a new cartridge for free. Good on them, thank you, Delta. However, the new one doesn't fit in, so
Fuck you, Delta. Jesus Christ.
Passive-aggressive sons of bitches.
spent 45 minutes to get back to square fucking one.
Why is there not a podcast, Plumbing with Bevan?
There might be soon.
Electronics with
Plumb
Bevan.
the depths with Robert Bevan.
It sounds like you're trying to print water.
Yeah.
Hey, does everybody wanted to hear about my plumbing issues? No, they don't. I'm Robert Bevan. I play the role of Chaucer the Sorcerer with the Morcerer. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy novels, and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures, and most recent, Critical Failures 10. X marks your mom.
Awesome. All right, next up, Mr. Waltieri. Rick, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. I changed the cartridge in my water filter earlier, and it did fit. So now I'm feeling like all sorts of superior.
I know what a water filter is, but I don't know what a New Jersey water filter is. So, sorry, I let the Rick Waltieri go. I didn't call you Bobbert. I'm sorry. Fuck me. Just go ahead.
Racist much?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we have the same vernacular down here in Maryland, so we say wooder as well. So roof. So
Anyway, my name is Rick Gualtieri, and I play Moog Face Eater. In real life, I write several things, including The Tome of Bill, Tales of the Crypto Hunter. But the stuff that'll be coming out soon, next month, I have 2 audiobooks. I have the audiobook of Boar War, and I have the audiobook of Time Chaser, which is my new lit RPG adventure. Keep an eye on Audible and other places, and, well, listen to that shit.
listen to that shit. Keep an eye on it. Drew Hayes, how are you, sir?
Still kind of stuck on Emily pointing out that a shower head is sort of just printing water. Never thought of it that way. Kind of mind blown. But, outside of moments like these, I play Kabert the Expedient Stedient, and I write books such as Superpowers, NPCs, Fred the Vampire Accountant, and 5 Minute Sherlock, the latest of which is available in audio and has been for a while, but is also available in Kindle, The Case of the Felonious Fair.
I just like how it went up at the end, the Kindle. You like a villain at the end, and I like that. Speaking of water printing and the shower heads, Miss Kaplan, how are you?
Hi everybody out there, and hi to our live studio audience people. I'm doing really well, actually. Now that my dog's bowels have calmed down this week, I feel back to humanity, which
Did
is...
you try changing its cartridge?
Believe me, if I could have.
It's printing shit. So yeah.
Keep trying to shove a cartridge up in there. Won't go in all the way.
She's a Pomeranian, but with the amount of stuff coming out of her this week, she's like a little bag of holding.
She did technically shit out your taxes, so that's upside.
That mental image is...
Anyway, I'm playing Claudia today, and let's see here. I'm also the author under E.M. Kaplan of the Josie Tucker Mystery Series and Arsenic and Alibis.
Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. Last but not least, Steve Weatherill, how are you, sir?
I'm not doing too great either. Shower related, I need a shower. I had a rough night last night, and I just sat down and thought, what smells of Sambuca? And it's me.
Ooh.
I don't want to smell Sambuca.
Yeah, mistakes were made. Anything black licorice. No, thank you.
No, yeah, so It's going to be a very pensive episode, audience. Hope you're ready for some long, dark silences.
There's almost no good answer to what smells like Sambuca.
I was going to say, how's your anal cartridge? But I guess we know the answer.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that's fucked, Gibby. But, yeah, I write books such as Everyone You Love Will Be Eaten by Wolves, which is sort of the literary equivalent of a hangover. So go and read that. And I'm playing Stan Dandyliver, a jolly old pirate.
Oh, yes, he is. All right, so before we get to the game, we're going to do a little bit of shilling. Everybody want to take a moment to let you know that we are the A&D family. Go ahead over to our patreon.com. Check out all the perks. We changed in 2025, so for just $2 a month, you can join our Discord chat with all the amazing fans and us. Author $5 a month or more get you bonus Discord audio channels, other channels, plus, like our live crew now, the ability to sit on a live game per month. So you can come in, listen to us play this live, and screw it all up and before we fix it in editing. If you want to go help us out another way, head over to our merch store. Now, Rick, we have an update on our merch store.
I was just about to jump in there when you got it wrong, and you totally denied me of that. But yes.
Sorry, I'm a fucking professional. Go ahead.
Yes, we are still selling on TeePublic. Nothing has changed there, but we have a brand new URL. It's authorsanddragons.dashery.com.
Why is this better?
Well, it's better because for you guys, it's the same great TeePublic quality that you've come to know and love. And it's better for us because when you buy from this URL, we get more commission.
So we can put money back into this product and help make better things for all you great people. Doesn't that better all the way around? Yay!
But Rick, what if I wanted to buy 7 T-shirts or, associated merchandise that's not T-shirts? Can I get that at our fucking merch store?
.dashery.com.
Man, I really wish I'd called it our fucking merch store. Might have to go in there and see if I can change the name. But yes, as a matter of fact, you can. You can go in there and you can choose stickers, you can choose caps, you can choose hoodies,
A&D shower cartridges.
Yeah, or A&D Pomeranian cartridges.
Visit now for a huge bag of dog shit.
Emily's homegrown, organic, locally sourced. All right, we've been gilding the lily for we're late and we're gilding the lily, so let's get on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings all. This is Connie, Stan's Conscience. How are you? When last we left off, the Dicey Bastards were enjoying the sights of Faramio, a port town on the southern coast. There's beaches, booze, and bastards, but we'll get to that last one in a moment. While Stan was feeding his gambling addiction and Mood had to feed his elficide addiction, Claudia and Cabert learned that someone had impersonated Stan and claimed the Dicey Bastards' boarding pass. Gasp! Without them, they would not be able to board the luxury cruise ship, the Grand Whimsy, to the lands of Stractum. While Claudia and Cabert went to inform the others of this terrible tomfoolery, our lovable, specious Moog was Moognapped. Thanks to a lucky roll, Moog's familiar found the others and guided them to a crocodile pit where our elf-shaped orc was being held. The culprits of this dastardly deed were none other than Eric Greentree, the child, the warlock son of the family Moog killed way back when, and woof, I can't believe I'm saying this one, a 10-foot-tall, walking, talking, and very pissed-off hand. A hand that looks remarkably like a blend between Moog's missing hand and Jorcerer the Sorcerer. So we pick up back there in this very special paternity episode to see who is the father.
I like that. Gasp. On the last episode, they couldn't get a boarding pass. Also, they're about to be eaten by crocodiles.
And a hand.
What's at stake? They might not make another luxury cruise.
You all have your priorities and I have mine.
On the next episode of White People Problems.
We might get transported by crocodile's stomach.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, when we left off, some people went down to help out Moog, who was under a spell, but now that you are down, the spell is broken, he is free to move. Jorcerer tried to jump down, fell, and took a lot of damage.
I tried to stay up, and I got pushed or something.
Yeah, he did get pushed. Stop gaslighting him, Gibby. We all know what you did.
I know he took damage. That's all I'm going with.
I wasn't like Mary Poppinsing it.
All right, so to the top, at the top of the map, we have Eric Greentree, the young, approximately 13-year-old, full elf warlock all the way up there. We have Quoog, what appears to be his Moog's closet up there. What'd you call it? Karen, sorry. To the right, obviously we have Moog down there by the deep water, 2 dire crocodiles coming out of the water, and what appears to be this character here, I'll be a little bit shift, see, I can put it on the screen, there you go. It appears to be a hand, an upright walking hand on 2 fingers with its thumb and pinky as hands. The other finger seems to be missing a mouth in the middle, and what appears to be the leftover remnants of a magic cock ring around one of the legs. And it definitely seems to be a blend between Moog and Jorcer the Sorcerer.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we need.
Is it hand-sized or human-sized?
No, it's about 10 feet tall. It's mutated.
Oh,
yeah.
shit. All right.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big he is. At some point, he touched my dick.
Well, now that we've got our moral victory under wraps, I guess we can skim the rest of this.
Well, the floor is yours. At the moment, like, there are crocodiles moving in to chew on Moog. So, and Eric's there. So, unless you can figure out a way to avoid a fight, one's coming. So I'm going to give you all a little bit of time to prep.
How many hit points do I have right now?
You were not damaged. You were just knocked unconscious because you failed a special roll.
Oh, okay.
Well, you don't go unconscious because of being an elf, but you were kind of like paralyzed. You could see, you were aware, but now you are free. So,
I believe I have 7 hit points. Is that right?
yes, you have 7 hit points. You fell. I rolled some dice. Yeah, you got hit by a thunderwhip.
I don't think you've ever started a fight with hit points.
Well, every time the fight does start, you tend to die. You fall down very quickly. So,
Well, I guess are we rolling initiative?
well, you have a chance to talk your way out of this if you want to try something.
If we're all having a round, I'd like to quietly cast Water Walk on myself, having no faith this will resolve on...
I will allow it.
Thank you kindly.
You know, I have spells. I should use them sometimes.
I'll allow you a chance to prep.
Yeah, maybe I'll identify an object. Great spell, Steve.
I'm going to go ahead and cast a mage armor on myself.
Smart.
Oh my god, we might be in deep shit. Jorcer just made a competent move.
Well, these crocodiles are presumably interested in Moog, or are they just swimming around?
No, you seem to be brought again. This is more like this port town's very Floridian, so it looks like this was done on purpose. So they are coming at the moment. They are coming directly from Moog.
In that case, I would like to quietly cast an illusion, or a minor illusion,
Okay.
of Moog. But it has to be sort of 5 foot for 5 foot, so he's got to be in a sort of a crouching position.
Okay.
My illusion will be, it'll be Moog, but he'll be
Okay.
naked and sort of trussed up with an apple in his mouth, so he looks more appealing.
Okay.
I mean, since we're all capable of doing something, I'll just use my once-a-day Misty Step to just pop over here.
I'll allow it. That's fine.
To the attention of these Moog crocodiles, these hit crocodiles.
Hey, Steve, this rock I'm putting on the thing, I'll give you control over it.
I don't think it can move, it just stays where it is.
No, you can put it where you want it. So,
Oh, right, I see.
where you wanted to cast.
Exactly where Moog was when he disappeared.
Okay.
Cunning.
Well done.
Idiots.
Join us in killing Elf Boy. That will surely make you happy.
Who are you saying this to?
Hand of Moog.
He responds back, "But father, I am confused. Touch my wonder." He seems to be, he's very conflicted about who he happens to be. At the moment, he's just kind of standing there, but he's definitely got some animosity right now. So if you want to go try to give him a persuasion roll to convince what used to be your hand and is now a sentient giant murder machine, go for it. After that, we're rolling initiative.
Yeah, I can't help but think that rather than talk through his problems, Moog would just want to kill that elf child. So,
Well, it's only part you.
Yeah, Moog is rarely confused.
Yeah. I will remind you all that when you all went into the ooze, like, Jorcer is never not sticky, and it's your hand and his DNA combined to this thing. So,
not sure I want that hand back.
No. Alright, what do we know about Jorcer and Moog that we can use against this mutant hand? He probably wants to kill elves. He probably wants to do something gross. I mean, there's a child up there. I don't know.
Does he consider me his father as well?
fathers plural. Yes.
Okay.
You work on the last one. He called you both fathers. So
Is he the one that thorn whipped me off the cliff?
no, that would have been the elf. He's the one. He didn't thorn whip you. He thunder waved you.
Whatever.
Stan will whisper to Claudia, I know we said we weren't going to kill any more children, but now if you're still into pushing children off ledges, now's the perfect time.
Wait, I'm down there and the kid is up on the level.
How far did I make you fall? Because I'm trying to scroll back to see how the dice went and how far I made it. I want to say it's at least 30 feet. Yeah, it's 30 feet up.
I didn't get any damage or anything, so I think it was okay.
No, what I rolled for to hurt Jorcer, so I'm counting back. So yeah, it's 30 feet up.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I hear you, boss. I'm too lazy to go back up there, so how about I just shoot him?
You might, at that angle, you might not be able to see him. You are 30 feet down, and he is back from the lip, so you don't have a line of sight on him. So why don't we go ahead and roll initiative, everybody?
Also, giant crocodiles. Can't stress that enough.
Always with the giant crocodiles this, giant crocodiles that.
Why don't you just shut up about...
Why don't you turn into a crocodile and talk to your people here?
Jorcer the Sorcerer rolls a 21.
Oh, Kabir got a 19.
Cloudy rolls a 12.
Moo got a 4.
Fuck, I didn't click on my token.
Some things never change.
All right, 17 for Jorcer.
17 initiative for Stand Down Delivered. Oh, wow. We're initiative as fuck today.
Okay, Eric got a 12. And Hanzo, natural 1. So he just goes last. So descending order. There we go. Top of the order. Kabir, what do you like to do?
I'm not saying I foresee this going badly, but I am going to very quietly summon a beast at 3rd level.
Okay.
It's an air spirit, so it'll be just flying, let's say 20 feet overhead by the trees, just right here.
Can I see it, or is it just a you thing? I mean, is this the thing I got to put on the map, or you know where it's at?
It's probably better to give a token just so we can track it.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be anything
I'm going to
fancy,
copy this rock, just because.
Sure. Throw an ore on it or something.
Oh, do familiars go on the same turn as us, or do they get their own?
They go after, same initiative after you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same right after, so.
Yep.
Okay, that's, and I'll make sure it's controllable
Oh,
by
familiar.
you.
I thought you were asking about the summons. I think it's the same rule, though.
We'll do that for now, because we're already a little bit behind, so we're just going to...
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
All right. Drew, you can control the one with the glow.
Perfect. All right, and it is arriving to just hang out
Okay.
in case it's needed.
Okay.
I'll also step back and take some partial cover.
Smart. So you kneeling down behind that thing?
Nothing that obvious. I'm just kind of like gently walking back, hiding my body behind the car.
That's fine. Okay, Stan, you're up, dude.
Oh, he's putting the cart before the horse.
Yes.
Yes,
nicely
finally.
done. All right, we can fit it. That's done. That's Dicey
Brilliant.
Bastards. Roll credits.
Well, thanks for all your money this month to Patreons, and we'll see you all next. No.
Well, the most obvious thing to do here is run away from the crocodiles. We're in a bad situation here. I'm hoping the minor illusion, I think they've got to roll a wisdom check on that. I'm hoping that will slow them down. But I'm going to climb up the ladder and
Okay.
Go stand by Kabir.
And now hang on, just go back.
Uh,
You were 5 feet away
uh,
from the ladder, and the ladder's 30 feet up, and you only have a movement speed of 35, so you're most of the way up that ladder. You're still
All right.
5 feet down and standing on the ladder.
okay.
So,
I'll call down as well. I'm not running away. This is purely tactical, guys. Feel free to be purely tactical with me, fellows.
okay. Next up is Jorcerer. What would you like to do, sir?
I was really hoping Stan was going to fight the crocodiles because I was going to offer some distraction services.
Okay.
Well, I'm still going to do that and hope that everybody else holds off the crocodiles. Is that skeleton there? Is that real or is that just decorative?
That's real. It's a corpse.
Or like how badly decomposed?
It's a skeleton.
Can I? So is the head easily removable?
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's for some. What's your strength? I mean, it's probably. Let's say yes. Just go for it.
Okay.
I mean, you want that head? Grab the head.
All right, I want to grab the head and
Okay.
play a little game of catch with my son.
Aww.
There's nothing whimsical about this at all.
Could you please give me a persuasion roll with advantage for that?
Okay.
Now we'll see if this is a game of catch or you just throwing a skull at someone's face.
Here you go, son.
Yeah. 20. Is that
20.
with advantage?
I didn't roll it again. Let me try.
This very special episode of Authors and Dragons. brought to
I'll
you
take
by-
the 20. You know what? You toss it to him, and like now the worst problem is like so underneath those robes. He's walking on his what appears to be his middle finger and ring finger. The stump of the wrist is his head. There's a mouth on the hand, and his hands appear to be his thumb and pinky. The forefinger might be the hidden dick that's hidden behind the robes. But so he tries to catch it with his stumpy hands. Let me give him a little. Let me roll that. He catches it. Catches it, cradles it with his robes. Like, oh, thanks, Dad. This is wonderful. But I hate orcs or elves. And his mouth is open and his tongue's lolling out and he's drooling a little bit. He doesn't seem to be angry at the moment. So yeah.
All right. You guys take care of the crocs.
All right.
Good thinking, man.
I don't know what Jimp is going to do, so he can just fly around and.
You can control him, put him where you want him. So
Yeah, I'll go back there.
okay. Well done. Next up is for some reason I have a sea elf up here, and we're gonna delete him. So we skip past him to Moog.
Wait, I had a 4.
Oh, it's your old thing from before, and this is how do I get rid of you guys?
Yeah, you're looking at how are we seeing the right thing and you're seeing the wrong?
Because I've got the last roll from like the last time we used this when I had you roll initiative with those elves and you're fighting them. So I'm just gonna move him all the way down, and I'm gonna move this thing all the way down. So okay. So yeah, the next one up would be Eric. Got it. All right. He is not having any of this shit. So he's going to fire 3 shots at San Daniel with his Eldritch Blast and try to push him off the ledge and fall back down. So each one of these will be with a +5 to hit. There are 3 separate Eldritch Blasts coming at you. So 16, 13, and a 14. Nope, 13. So yeah, 16. Yeah. Does the 16 hit you?
Let me just check. I don't have my sword drawn, so I don't get my defensive duelist bonus.
Although that would be a funny image for climbing a ladder. Don't do this at home.
Put it in your mouth, but he's just to call down. Don't. You're strategic retreat.
Yeah, my armor class is 15, so.
All right, so one of the blasts hits you. It deals 10 plus 4. 8 total damage, and you fall. It's not the full 30, so you're going to fall an additional. Okay, due to the first one, 7. So 8 force damage. You fall an additional 7 damage. So 15 total damage to stand. You are on the ground next to Claudia. Poof.
Fancy elf, have you fallen and can't get up?
No, I'm fine. Just not quite as tactical as I thought I was there. Oh, the crocodiles are still here. Well, this puts us back in a very sticky predicament.
Where did the crocodiles go? I rolled for them. What the shit? What are the crocodiles? I'm going to roll again for the crocodiles, because I know I rolled their initiative. 18, so...
They were splashing.
Yeah. We'll say for this first round, they bought your bullshit, because I clearly missed them in the turn round, so...
I mean, crocodiles probably don't have a super high intelligence. It might take them a moment to adapt.
I think it's a wisdom, actually.
That was a good trick, Gibby.
Oh, well, they do love philosophy. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. They have a 10. Here's the thing. They have a 10. They're very average in their wisdom, very low in intelligence.
I would bet they have a higher wisdom than someone in this party.
I'm just going to say the same thing. All right, so that was Eric, Wentz, and Claudia, you're up.
How deep is the water?
Okay, so this first is light blue areas right on the outside. Seems to be, knee deep, but once you get to the darker blue, it goes down very deeply, very quickly. You can't quite tell from where you're at.
Okay. It would be really foolish of me to fight a crocodile in its own habitat. So
You didn't need the qualifier there. You could have just done that.
I do. I could use a crocodile belt, or I don't know, make a cool accessory. I'm not really the purse wielding kind of person, but okay, she's gonna try to climb up the ladder really quickly.
Okay.
And let's see. I don't have. I have second story work, I guess it is.
Mhm.
So it doesn't cost me extra movement.
Nope.
You're right.
Your move speed, you could use your bonus action to dash up there, so you don't have to use your movement or your action yet.
Okay, I'm gonna dash up.
Okay, cool. 30 feet, you're moving, you're right by the ladder, so you are at
Like
30
right-
feet to the top. You're at
Right
the
there?
lip.
Okay.
Yep, I'll put you right there at the top. Yep, there you go.
Okay, cool. So now can I see Eric?
Yes, you can. Well, Kabir, is your eagle bird thing visible or invisible?
I don't believe it's invisible. Hang on, let me double check.
And does it take up physical space? I'm just checking to see if Claudia's got line of sight on this, because the guy's back in the bushes, so
It's made of air, so I guess let's just say it's like a hawk made of wind.
Okay.
So it's, let's say, distorting.
I'll put it this way. He's in the bushes, and there's a distortion between you and you can see him, but it's blurry. How about that?
Okay. I've shot at worse targets.
Silver machine out of my head now.
Okay, native to the chosen environment.
We're going to count this as 3/4 cover, so it's a -5 to your shot.
All right, here we go.
20, is that a 28? Yeah, I can't.
Whoa.
Sure. Yeah.
Jesus.
23 total damage. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't, no, there's no sneak attack on this, so.
She doesn't give
So
a shit about that.
So 12 damage, shooting through your hawk, Drew.
Yeah.
She says, she's like, pierces the hawk
Ruffles the feathers underneath.
through the foliage. You have now shot a 13-year-old. There's an arrow sticking out of his shoulder. It's like, boomer.
Give me. How many times does this has to happen before Claudia starts getting like a bait?
So it stops being funny? The answer is never.
No, so she starts getting bonus damage on attacking children.
Well, no, if she becomes a ranger, then children become her favorite enemy.
You may call me Claudia the babysitter. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you get 2 attacks around yet or not. No, rogues don't. You could do something else, but you're too close. So yeah, you just do 12 damage to him. Okay, cool. He doesn't seem to be happy. So cool.
Okay.
Moog is now number 4. Your turn.
All right. Well, let's see here. I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at this crocodile.
Okay.
24.
24. I think 24 is going to hit it. So yes.
Is that a crit? Oh, yeah, that is a crit. All
Is it a
right,
twit?
so
Is
that's
it a twit?
So that's 12 cold damage, and his movement speed is lowered by 10.
Not a problem. So 12 total. Got it.
And then Moog he'll head over to here, so he's definitely not line of sight to
Okay.
Eric. But he'll call up, be like, Karen, go claw elf-face boy off.
Karen heard you. Karen's going to make an attack roll because Karen goes after you. It's right there. 15. Yep. Karen's going in for a swing. So do you have the quasit stats up on you by any chance?
Yes.
Because I assume they get a plus to their hit. So yeah.
What's the damage? Come on.
Yeah, 5. Looks like 5.
Yep.
1d4
5.
plus 3. Yep.
And he has to make a DC 10 Constitution save or take poisoned or be
Not a
poisoned.
problem. Okay, let me see here. D20. What's the DC?
10.
Oh, he's fine.
All right. So he's got this creepy little thing, this creepy little monster cricket clawing at him.
Yeah, it's gross. All right. That brings us back to the top. Nope. Hanzo the Red gets to go. So Hanzo, Father, I'm so happy. It's drooling. It's happy. And it's like, I don't know what to do with my wonder. I've missed you. And he's like looking at the ball. He's like, but those aren't my fathers. So he waves his stump, and a giant big beast hand appears under one of the crocodiles and lifts it up and begins to carry this wounded one's closer up into the air, landing it up here.
Well, that was handy.
Now that you're getting closer and you're playing with this Hanzo, like it also appears seems to be a glowing, like sort of like a translucent hand underneath him. He's kind of levitating on it. It's like he's not quite on the ground, so there's a hand holding him under. Yeah, he's all the hand powers he's got, folks. So yeah,
Our love child is turning into quite a handful.
Hanzo the Red. So, yeah. Top of the order, Kabir, you have a giant crocodile taking up a lot of space now, very close to you. What would you like to do, sir?
He didn't throw the head back.
Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? You're right. Here, I will toss it back. Let's give him an dexterity check with him to see how he does it. minus a 5. He kind of like throws it like a, like a left-handed toddler. Like so.
That's okay, son.
Aw, he drools and smiles. The Eric boy said you were evil, but you seem nice. Except for elves. I don't know why I listened to him.
I will just give this enormous crocodile a little bit of space, and I will Misty Step my ass. I'm gonna put him over here behind the other carts. Multiple carts between me and the giant fucking crocodile. I did not build a fighter. I built a transporter.
It does not require a what's it called? You don't need to use your action to disengage, so you just Misty stepped away. Fantastic. Now that's a bonus action. You still have an action and a movement.
Oh, I do. I do have an action, and I will go ahead and I will cast Long Strider on myself to just go ahead and increase my speed by another 10 feet.
Now, does that cancel out your water walking? Are they both concentration?
Nope. The only concentration spell I have going is the Beast spell.
Got it. Okay. Well, it is now the crocodile's turn, unless you have something else to do.
It's actually my elemental's turn.
Oh, me, elementals.
And I think it's going to hang out for another round. I don't feel comfortable attacking a child, and technically speaking, the gator has not started fighting us yet.
Also, he's 13. In some cultures, he's a man. You know.
Look, I know this child is going to die. Kabir is not the one who's going to put him down.
I mean, he probably smells of Funyuns, and you know.
Look at Kabir finding ethics and morals.
My bird takes the dodge action.
Got it. The bird take the misty bird. So,
yep.
Well. Fortunately for the crocodile, whose turn it happens to be, he doesn't need to see a bird. You know, like what he does see is a Claudia, and it's right there. So he's going to waddle his big ol' ass up, and he's going to get right into Claudia's space. And let's see here. How many attacks around does he get? He gets 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail.
Oh, okay. Now I feel bad about not attacking him.
So he's going to attempt to bite Claudia, then it's going to try to tail whip you and knock you off the ledge. First, the bite. 12. I think that misses you?
Yep.
Okay. And that's with a +8. My God. That sucks. Ugh. All right, now he's going to try to tail whip you off the edge and knock you back down to the pit. 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. Now give me a strength. So give me a strength saving throw, DC 16, or you're thrown.
18.
You made it. So you, whoomp, the tail hits you dead in your dead heart. You resist the thing, like, not today, crocodile. But it hurts like motherfucker, so take 18 bludgeoning damage to your torso.
Oh, okay.
Okay, crocodile 2. What is our movement speed? This one, 30, 70, see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's its movement, and it will use its action to waddle the rest of the way up to get near Stan, but that is now out of... you can't do anything this round. So, Stan, you have a crocodile right there.
Brilliant.
Okay. And Stan, it's your turn.
Stan will draw his sword and say, well, Matilda, all that brushing up on our fencing work is probably not going to pay off in a crocodile fight, but let's see what we can do.
Love it.
But I'm also going to try and cast sleep, I guess, on this crocodile. See if I can buy a little bit more time before I'm inevitably killed.
All right. You try to cast sleep on the crocodile. So now that is with the amount of hit points it's got to do, correct?
That's right, yeah. I think you roll 5d8. The total
so
is how
before
many
you do
hit
that,
points.
before you waste your spell, give me a quick, give me a nature check.
Let's see what I know about crocodiles.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to guess not much, but we'll see. Nature check. Okay. Ooh. 18.
They are big, armored, and made of hit points. So unless the sleep spell's pretty potent, you know it's got to do a lot. Or because if it doesn't affect all the hit points, it does not go to sleep. So it's a gamble.
This crocodile does not look sleepy, is what you're telling me.
Right.
Okay.
He's also not the wounded one either. So
yeah.
Easy to hit, but made of hit points. So
I know crocodiles can't climb ladders generally, but would I be able to sit halfway up this ladder and be out of the crocodile's reach, or does it look like it could?
Well,
just eat
it is a giant. It's a huge beast. So it's 15 feet long. So and it can rear up, Crocs. So it can rear up halfway up that ladder. So yeah.
Right.
So you could try to move out of the way, but you are going to you'd have to take the. You can disengage.
Yeah.
And that's your action, and you can move, but that croc could snap at you or not take the ladder out. So we'll see what happens.
There's a crocodile at both ends of this ladder.
Yes.
The ladder, Claudia, the ladder's a no-go. Operation Tactical Retreat is a bust. I repeat, a bust.
There's a croc at either end.
How would you like to be violated by a croc, mouth or butt? So, because you're getting it from both ends. So,
I'm going to stab the crocodile and use my fancy footwork to disengage
okay,
for free.
okay.
I think that's dependent on whether I hit it, though. So, let's see. Come on, Matilda.
12 just misses, sir.
Balls. Well, I can take a cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
Do I get a movement?
You do. You get your full movement. You get 30 feet.
Hi, Moog.
Yeah.
Hello, cowardly fancy elf.
Just want to come hang out with some other targets. I mean, buddies.
Next up is Jorser, sir. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm going to take a page from Moog's playbook there, and I'm gonna twin spell a the Ray of Frost,
Okay.
and try to hit both crocs. All right.
Okay.
Let's do.
I'm putting these on the map only if I need them. They're not there right now. Oh,
It's like we're having that Klaus moment where, like, Klaus on the very last game became, like, a competent thief.
right.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to do anything useful for another 8 seasons, Bevan. What gives?
Well, there's no guarantee this will be useful.
All right. So you rolled a Ray of Frost 15. That hits.
All right. Do I roll it twice, or does that count for both?
No,
of them?
it's the spell rolls. I think it rolls for both. Like these are on the
Okay.
map just in case I need them. They're not there right now. So
Okay. So
well, that one is actually underneath them. It's holding them up. So okay. So yeah, 15 hits
wait, this
No.
says cold critical damage. Why is it critical?
because you didn't roll. Did you roll a crit? Hang on. 15
I mean, I rolled
hit.
a 15. That shouldn't be a crit, right?
No. 15 hit. Did you click roll damages on that little button?
Yeah.
Or did you roll? Okay. So it's 5 cold damage. If it was a crit, it'd be
Oh, if it was a crit. Okay. So they each take 5.
they each take 5 and they're slowed. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to move over to my son and say, you should do the responsible thing and go get the ball that you lost in the water, son.
Okay. That's a good idea, Dad. All right. Let's see. That was you. It's Eric Greentree's turn now. You all seem to be very distracted. Quoog is the only. Karen is the only one that sees it. Eric goes invisible and starts to move away. Rick, if Karen wants to take a blind with a penalty, with a disadvantage to take an attack of opportunity.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Hold on. Disadvantage. Should have rolled twice. 12.
Miss.
All right.
Okay. So Eric into the foliage. So that is his turn. Claudia, you have a crocodile on your face.
Okay. Claudia will hold whatever part of her got chomped. But she will also
You got tail slapped.
tail slapped. Gotcha. She'll be really angry and she'll say, "I bit my tongue," and she will rage.
I love it. All right, so hang on. I got that. 1 second.
What a fearsome battle cry.
Claudia, she bits her tongue, tiny bit of pink saliva spits out, and that's all it takes for her. This furry woman you see sweating sort of under this Floridian-like sun. Her muscles begin to swell, and her body begins to shift, and a glow goes around him. Claudia, I'm putting you down here, and this creature takes its place as the mutant koala that lived inside her. Now steps free. Her koala form, a faceless, bloody, ethereal koala, 10 feet tall, takes her place. Claudia, you are now raging.
This battle's starting to get a little weird for Moog.
This is the best
What,
day
just
ever.
now?
That's fucked up.
So a 10-foot ethereal skin-faced koala, bloody koala, is standing there and where Claudia used to be. So you have control of this creature, but it still has all your stats and everything else. So what does it you like to do? So you use your bonus action and you raged.
Okay. So she will attack the creature.
Okay. Go for it.
Let's see. So being new to being a barbarian, should she do a two-handed or should she just? Let's see. She has a dagger.
Yep.
But she also has Willie Pete's dagger in her inventory.
Okay. It's just a dagger, I think. So.
Yeah, just a dagger. So
Yep.
she could do a two-handed. Is that
You
right?
could grab 2 arrows for all I care and just stab with those, and we'll count that as a dagger for the sake of flavor. So.
All right, 2 arrows.
Yep.
Let's do it. Koala
Koala
teeth.
style.
Koala.
You and
Okay.
me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. So.
Okay, so do I roll twice or
Oh, that's with a bow. Give me a dagger. So,
whoopsies? Okay, there we go.
22 definitely hits. And you, because now as a barbarian, now you're still first level barbarian, so you don't get you actually counts up because you're not 5 level, so you get 2 attacks. So give me a second one too. So the first one hits for 7 damage, and the other one hits for an additional 5. So you just koala power comes down, gripping these 2 arrows of yours, and smashes this thing for a total of 12 very angry barbarian damage. Good job.
I mean, have you ever seen a wet koala? They're pretty freaky.
They are goddamn horrible. Like, that's on the level of the D&D ape picture scary.
Never seen a 10-foot tall one with no face.
Wait until your nightmares tonight, buddy.
Yeah, she is like it is like. Do you all everyone who's seeing this, which is not hard to miss because she's fucking glowing. You all remember the night that she skinned that koala, just sitting there in the moonlight, peeling its face, and like that. That is what you're seeing in this form now. So
I'm staying off that ladder.
I think I prefer the crocodile.
Moog, it's your turn.
All right. Well, Moog will step in, and he will cast Booming Blade.
Okay. What's the hit?
Yep.
I see damage, but I'm not seeing the
No,
actual
no,
hit.
because I have to hit him first.
Oh, right. Yeah, I hit him with the spell. Got it. I hit him with the weapon. Got it.
And then Orphan Splitter, 15.
15 hits.
All right, so that's 14 slashing damage,
7 thunder.
7 thunder damage, and if he tries moving, he'll take an additional 13 thunder damage.
Love it. All right. Well done. Is that everything you want to do? So you use your bonus action, your action. Do you want to move, or are you staying put?
If I move, I'm going to get cranked. So
Yeah.
I will stay, but Karen,
Mm-hmm.
since there's no longer an elf to kill,
Mhm.
Karen will head over to attack the crocodile to hopefully give Claudia that sneak attack damage.
Well, also you get advantage because now you are in flanking position, so you get an advantage on your attacks on this crocodile.
Yeah, and give me 1 second because I just closed out my fucking closet window because I'm an idiot.
Never close the closet.
12 misses.
12 misses,
Okay,
unfortunately.
that's
It miss
fine.
for Stan and misses for you, and I can't play favorites.
No,
So,
that's
I mean,
fine.
I can, but people are listening. We have an audience now, and they're listening. I can't let that happen. So,
As long as he's in flank with Claudia to give Claudia a bit of a boost, that's fine. Or
Right.
she is actually.
all right. I believe it is the end of your turn, which brings it to Hanzo. Hanzo, like, that's a good idea, Father. I should get the ball. So he waves his stump, and another hand appears, another big beast hand. It reaches down into the water, scoops up the hand, and hurls it at you, Jorcerer.
Whoa, well done.
I'm not going to roll damage and attack, but let's just say a giant fucking hand threw a skull at you in a much more accurate way. So let's just see how well.
A skull in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yeah, this thing just comes rocketing to you like a major league fastball.
Great.
And the mouth on his chest, on his torso, smiles wide and everything. Is like, why did you leave me? You left me to the turtles who called me a mutant and tried to kill me, and I had to kill them back.
Aw, he's so handsome.
Our little Hanzo is growing up.
Did you say that out loud, Mood?
Sure.
He looks at you in the mouth. He hears that. The mouth turns to you and smiles even wider. Okay. Top of the order, Kabir.
I will try to be more hands-on from now on.
While my character is off screen, the math on this one is pretty simple. I'm going to step 5 feet closer. Since I teleported from 30 feet away, that puts me within 30 feet of the crocodile.
Yep.
Close enough to throw a thorn whip.
Okay. You're trying to pull it closer.
No, it is bigger than large, so I don't think I'm going to be pulling it closer.
Okay. Thorn whip, 20 does hit.
All right. For 11 damage.
Good job, Kool-Aid Man.
You guys just see from behind the carts a magical whip come down and smack the crocodile and then vanish. And then my bird will finally get in on the action, and it will use its what's the word?
Bird.
Flyby attack.
Okay.
So it can run down, hit it, and then run back without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And it has a fly speed of 60 feet. So
Not a problem. So you just Peregrine Falcon this thing. Dive bomb, hit it. So give me an attack.
Makes an attack equal to half the spell. Okay, that's fine. Where's the attack damage? Spell attack modifier to hit. Alright, so Jesus Christ, this thing does not want to roll jack shit for me, does it? Son of a bitch. Okay, so 4 efficiency is so 7. Alright, doing it old school. Just add 7 to this, fuck it.
Got it.
25.
I think that hits.
Yeah, okay. Now the damage it'll let me automate.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
8 more damage.
8, and then hang on. I get to add another 3 for the spell level.
So 11.
11 damage again. So
All right.
22 total.
This crocodile is looking pretty rough. I mean, compared to where it started, you've beaten the living shit out of this thing. So it's hurting pretty bad.
I got my eye on a new saddle.
I'd like to point out in the chat we have a Queen Crush who says, "Oh, he's such a good dad." You know, it's almost shocking that Jorser is a good dad until you remember how he has a lot of experience with children.
Oh my god.
No.
Well done, Queen Crush. So if you want to give advantage to somebody, let me know. That made me laugh. So if you want to give advantage to somebody, let me know who, and they will have it. Like next time they need advantage, they will have 2 rolls. So you made me laugh, and that works. All right, next up, that was Drew. So crocodile. So crocodile, like still, there's a little tiny bug thing behind it, or the giant fucking koala in front of it. So it's going for the giant fucking koala. It's not very bright, and it is hungry. So it's going to take 2 attacks. 1 a bite. So you are raging. So these bites, if they do damage, they are half damage to you while you are raging because they are non-magical attacks.
Okay.
Because your rage is going. Oh, did you add on your rage bonuses? Okay, so it looks like bite misses. Because when you did damage before, I think you get +2 to your rages, to your damage for your rages, I believe. So just remind me of that for next time. Okay. Second attack, tail whip, same thing. It's going to attempt to tail you off the top. Let's see, 16. I believe a 16 does hit you.
It does not.
It does not hit you.
Does not.
Interesting. Okay, I thought it did. Okay, my bad. All right, cool. Well, bite, whiff, nothing. That sucks for him. Let me see. This crocodile at the bottom. Well, let me see. It now is turned towards Moog because that's the next thing, because that's the closest one. There's Stan who moved away. Now there's Moog who did try to stab it. So this one's coming in to get you. All right, so Moog. First for the bite. 21.
Let's see here. What will shield give me? No, I will use shield and I will miss.
Okay. And then comes a tail attack. 13 misses.
Yep.
So, all right. Crocodiles are done. Stan, it's your turn, sir.
Okay, well, having actually read my fancy footwork feat, I don't have to land an attack for it to work. Basically,
Okay.
if I engage in a melee attack,
They
they
disengage for
can't
free.
they can't take any attacks of opportunity for the rest of the round. So I'm gonna fancy footwork my way up to this crocodile, stab it wherever it looks stabbable.
For my own flavor, just roll me a performance. I want to see how fancy this footwork. You still get to walk in. I'm not going to make it trip or fall, but I want to see how fancy this footwork
You
is.
should go on the other side of the crocodile so we get advantage.
I don't know if he has enough room to get over there.
It's fancy
Also, I'm
footwork.
planning to fancy footwork my way fucking out of this.
That's 15 just to get there. He can't get around it. So, but I want to see a performance. I want to see is this a waltz or is this a funky chicken?
And strike and vogue.
13. You know what? Above average. You know, you have a nice little samba beat going there, so I accept it. All right. Now stab the fuck out of it.
Dip, 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 dip. 26.
Oofda. Was that a crit?
No, that's
it's a
a
19.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, roll the damage, baby. Stab that thing.
Okay, damage is. I have to roll down. There we go. 12
Okay.
piercing damage. And then if
Well done.
if I can still take some movement, I will use
You
that.
do? Yep. You move 15 feet in. You can move 15 feet back out. Yep.
And vogue and run away. Just behind Luke.
Okay. That works for me. Dive in, dive out. That was Stan. Jorcerer, you're up, sir. You got probably a fractured skull at this point, slammed lodged into your chest. You didn't take any damage, but Hanzo did. He did as you asked.
Well done, my boy. Neither of these crocs have any reason to move, so I'm not going to bother with another ray of frost. I shall instead twin Eldritch Blast them.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Well, all right. After that, I'm going to have Jimp do something, but
Okay.
one step at a time. Eldritch Blast coming up.
Nice.
25. Wow.
That's the first one. Give me the. You twin it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 25 to both. Give me the damages. So it's D10 plus your plus. Is that with your charisma modifier? Oh, you don't. I don't know if you get that yet. If you don't know if you took that Eldritch feat yet, so you don't. But regardless, 10 to each of them. Well done.
Okay. And I would like to have Jimp. Yeah, like I said, I don't think the crocodile is going to move or fall for it or anything, but I'm going to have him fly up next to the crocodile on the edge of the cliff and just try to look delicious.
Okay. Jim's gonna fly up there and try to look delicious.
No, over here by the, so he's trying to lure him off the cliff.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Why would you do that with us underneath the cliff?
He's elevated. Okay, he's elevated. Yeah.
Is this your first time playing a game with Bob, Rick? What's the confusion here?
All right. Well done.
I didn't ask you to stand there.
Eric's no longer here. Claudia, it's your turn.
She's gonna dagger him again, but does she also get, since the others are...
That's a country song I'd listen to.
It did have a twang to it, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so the fart hawk's on the other side, as well as Karen.
Yep.
All right.
Yes, you get advantage. At least Karen alone will give you advantage on the attacks.
All right, excellent. So,
If I'm not mistaken, I think you get +2 damage per attack because you're raging. So,
okay,
first one, dagger, that one hits. Yep, that's a 27. Yep. And that also hits. So, 19. Okay, we'll just say it this way. You killed it. you rage killed this thing. You came down with your two. While a leap comes down either side of its neck, and you look into its dead reptilian eyes. Now, for my own sake of comedy, I need to know something. Okay. It dies, and it rolls off the top. And it rolls off onto what appears to be, it smashes into Gimp, Moog, and Stan. This thing rolls
Well
off.
done, Jimp.
So how much does a crocodile weigh? That's a lot, right?
Well, do I
That's
get an opportunity to dodge this?
I mean,
Well, yes.
given the sizing structure you've used, I believe that's a huge creature.
It is a
so-
huge creature. It is a giant crocodile that falls into the huge category.
Gibby, I'm not like a fantasy hero in real life, but even I can step backwards 5 feet.
Well, that's why you have a dexterity saving
Fire
throws.
giants and tree ants are examples of huge creatures. Oh,
Yes.
Jesus. Let's see. I'm trying to find the size scale. The height is usually 32 to 64 feet, and the weight is listed. You said huge?
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay, between 2 and 16 tons.
Okay, so well, you're 16 tons, and what do you get? Okay, so
Dead.
Wait. Can Claudia have shouted something before it died?
Timber. No,
Also, that's a hell of a mage hand from Hanzo with that weight in mind.
Jeez.
no, it's Well, he was made in ooze. He's not
Yeah.
a natural
Yeah.
creature, so
He has advantage on hand-based magics.
he does have advantage on hand-based magics. So, what I'm going to do is, I would like Moog and Stan, and even your Gimp there. Everyone, I would like you all to roll me dexterity saving throws. It's a falling, big, lumbering thing, so dexterity saving throw 12 or better.
Jip was flying near the edge trying to lure him off. It was
11.
Moog, you did not make it, and Stan, give me a dexterity saving throw of 12 or better.
17.
Fantastic. You avoid. Well, you're gonna take half. You're gonna take some rebounding damage. So let's see. Give me some weight. So he's falling. His weight. Fall sign. So let's go with. Let's go with. We'll count it a double. So we'll go with 3d12. Only 17. So Moog takes 17 damage.
Ouch.
Well, because, I mean, it hit some rocks. I mean, I could have gone worse. I'm just being polite here. I mean, it basically did 66, but make sure it's doubled. And saying you take half of that.
Why do I take damage?
You took half of it. You got out of the way because it's you fell, but there's still just enough. You dove out of the way, but you got a little bit of the
Did the crocodile
the scales.
explode?
Do you have uncanny dodge?
No, but again, I have the ability to step backwards 5 feet.
It's also a game. I mean, it's
Well, I think I'm probably, what did you say, 17, half of 17?
yes, half of 17.
Okay. Well, I'm still alive.
So round
then.
down because I'm nice. So call it an 8.
I'm not that alive, but I am still alive.
All right, so I'm gonna move this giant crocodile down here because he is now gone. There's one still standing, but he's looking weak as well. So, and then a big 30 feet fell down, several thousand pounds of reptile. There's a big dust of sand and a cloud, and it looks like Moog is pushed into the. In fact, it's on top of him. Let's just go with that. Moog, you're pinned underneath the giant crocodile.
I will look down at Moog and say, Moog, if you'd asked me this morning whether I thought a giant crocodile would fall from the sky and kill you, I would have said maybe.
Moog liked you a tiny bit less right now.
All right, Moog, it is your turn, and you're slowly suffocating from this giant fucking dead thing on top of you.
Okay. So how do I get out from the giant fucking dead thing smothering me?
Well, did you use your Misty Step already?
Yes.
That sucks to be you then. I don't know. Figure it out. Give me a strength.
Oh, no.
me an
You know,
athletics
you
roll.
know something?
Start eating.
Screw no, screw that.
I mean, gator is delicious. I don't know about
No.
crocodile.
I got this. Because it doesn't say anything about weight or anything.
It doesn't.
It just says
Magically transported.
no.
Are you going to catapult this thing?
No.
Boots of walking?
I'm
Can
curious.
can I see?
Roll me any dice. Odds are pointed north. Is like I'm trying to see. Give me a 4-sided die. Roll me a d4. Let's see which direction you're laying in that you're looking. You are looking north, so you can barely make out Stan in this rock wall.
Sorry, Stan, but I got to use the boots of walking all over you to catapult myself toward him.
Yep. Yes, you do. So you click the boots. Here, you're pinned under there. Hang on. Do me a favor. Roll me an athletics roll to see if you can actually click the boots, because that's part of the activation, it says.
Oh, 9.
No, you cannot.
Fucking A.
So Suffocation rules are in effect. You get your Constitution modifier in X amount of minutes plus 1 minute. So you're still fine for the moment because turn base is only in seconds. So you are being crushed under the weight of a giant crocodile. So
Wait, I got something else I can try. Let's see here.
all right, that was your action. You already used your action to attempt to get out of there. So do you have something else?
Yeah, I'll use my. I will use my action surge,
Okay.
and I will cast Thunder Wave.
At who?
Just lashing out.
Basically around me. Anything within 15 feet should get blasted away.
Okay, so you're aiming, I assume, crocodile direction?
It's a cube, so it doesn't really matter.
I understand, but for example, the crocodile, that circle is a giant cube. That is literally a 15-foot cube from your point of origin.
Sure.
It's going to hit automatically because the crocodile is like dead, so it can't resist it.
Yes.
So it's going to fly back 10 feet, right? Or is it 5 feet? How far back does it go?
It's going to
10
fly
feet.
straight up and then land on you again.
That's my point. That's what I'm trying to get with here. So I want to know what it is that you're doing, so I know how to fuck you with it. I'm like a genie with a wish here.
Well,
so
it's going to get anything within 15 feet.
sure, but there's a point of origin. So if in the bottom right corner, like for example, you are in. Let me draw here real fast.
Yes, the bottom right corner of where I am.
Yes, right. So up 3, 15 up, 15 over, 15 down. So the entire crocodile fits inside of that 15-foot cube. So that is the point of origin of your blast.
Okay.
So which direction are you trying to push? You straight up against the wall? I'm trying to see if there's going to be
I'm not pushing it straight up because I'm not a fucking idiot.
Okay.
I'm pushing it, like trying to push it against the ladder.
Okay, you're trying to push it towards the ladder. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, so it automatically happens because he is. I'll say your hands are free. You can cast this. Blah blah blah. The thing shifts. How many feet does it move?
10 feet.
5, 10. It takes out the ladder, bumps this crocodile. This crocodile gets bumped in this direction. Claudia, you're standing up near the ladder. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
Okay.
considering it's a spell, it should have hit this crocodile as well.
Well, again, where the point of origin of the cube was 23. You're fine. You fancy footwork. So when it was here, so I'm saying is like you're aiming. So I see what you're saying. You're pushing it that way and that way. I'm tracking you now. Okay. So what's the dexterity save? Is a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution 12.
It fails. Holy shit. Okay. This crocodile fails, which is amazing. It has a very high Constitution, and it takes. Okay. Well, guess what? This one flies through the air and lands dead.
Woohoo!
It was already wounded to the point, like only needed 1 or 2 more hits, but you did it.
Nice. Nice job.
Okay.
So this crocodile flies through. So in a big crocodile cacophony of flailing reptile, Moog, you're laying there. You can breathe. There's a Moog indentation on the ground, and 2 crocodiles fewer.
Way to make the most of a bad situation, Moog.
Yeah, that was turning shit into Chardonnay.
Sorry about the crocodiles, Father, but the elf boy said you ought to be punished. But then Daddy Red Wizard started to play with me, and maybe it's not so bad.
No worries, son. Fortunately, that spell is pretty handy.
God, at this point, I'm getting terrified that we're going to end up with the fucking hand in the party. And that he'll be the best person among us.
You might be right without a Stangle. And I think this touching reunion between fathers and son, this is where we're going to end this episode of the Dicey Bastards. After a good battle, Moog alive, some good battle, and a giant glowing murder koala, I think, isn't this a special place in all our hearts? We're going to tune in next time. So on behalf of Drew Hayes, Steve Weatherall, Rick Waltier, Emily Captain, and Robert Bevan, I'm MK Gibson. We've been the Dicey Bastards, and you've been great. We'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been listening to Dicey Bastards, courtesy of Authors and Dragons. Check us out at authorsanddragons.com or look up our Patreon if you want to support us, get secret content, and hang out on our Discord. Music by the Gorecore 4.
That's fucked up.